Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the big old deal? I'm trying to wait for some of y'all to get in here, man. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to the No Pick Show where there's no hand holding. We do with facts, not emotion. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you haven't already. You understand me? Let a few people join in. What's happening, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So the question, of course, is can the Pelicans survive Coach Bill Green? I know a lot of y'all probably watching. What was that, Gus? I know a lot of y'all probably watching this OKC game. Man, let me know who won the game. They're going in the double overtime. OKC versus Indiana. That's a hell of a rematch. Going into double overtime with no Halliburton. It's going down. So, man, y'all know I got a history of being real hard on Willie Green pause, right? And I've been done with the Willie Green thing for years. Whoa, what was that to go off? You know, I've been done with the Willie Green experiment for years, bro. Like, I've been out on it. And y'all know with me, if you know me, if you follow me on Twitter, you know a lot of times when I say shit, it's usually a little too early. Like, I might say something 2-3 years too early, and then everybody looking at me like I'm crazy, but then it all comes to pass. Pause. What was that, Lee? So I'm gonna tell y'all this tweet I posted, right? I posted this 2 seasons ago. When the Pelicans won 49 games, I said this about Willie Green. Check this out. And this tweet started a lot of shit. Check this out. I said the Pelicans are 0-20 when trailing going into the fourth quarter. They have 29 blown leads, 11 fourth quarter blown leads, and 13 blown double-digit leads. And this is while healthy, right? And in the video I posted, I said, look, I said, when the Pelicans got Willie Green, it's like 6-on-5. And if you not having a good, what was that in Looney? Like, what that in BD2? Like, and I say, look, it's 6-on-5. And if you having a bad officiating night, it's like 9-on-5. Man, they really, like the Pelicans organization, they were offended by that. And I'm like, bruh, your man stinks. Your man fucking stinks. That's what it boils down to. I'm offended by his lack of skill and competency. That offends me. That's what I'm upset about, right? That's what my feelings hurt about. But going back to the game last night, man, it was tough. It was real tough, man. Like I did a show earlier. I did a little deep dive and pause on some of the, defensive stats with Herb. And of course, last night wasn't Herb's fault whatsoever. It was more, if I had to do the blame pie, I would say Willie Green. No, fuck that. I would say Trey Murphy, Willie Green, Herb Jones, and then everybody else, right? I got to give it to Trey Murphy because you getting paid to be the second or a star on the team. Even if you're not the second star, you're getting paid to be a top 3 motherfucking star. You just didn't deliver, period. Like, Trey didn't deliver, period. Willie Green with the substitution patterns, it was just like, it just didn't make no sense, cuz. Like, even playing Hunter Dickinson, I'm not mad at that. Cuz it's like, fuck, I ain't got no options. What you want me to do? Okay, cool, whatever. That's on the front office. And injuries, you know what I'm saying? Nothing you can do to help that. But, bruh, it was just terrible. The defensive strategy was terrible. And, look, man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Herb Jones should at least be able to make life a little bit difficult for Ja Morant. At least pluck the motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least pluck him. At least make him think twice about doing something. Bro, I'm looking at this number right here. It says when Herb Jones was guarding Ja Morant went 5 for 7 from the field, including 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. And he had 4 free throw attempts. So basically, he gave up what? Did that say 21 points? Herb Jones gave up 21 points to Ja Morant, I believe. No, that says the thing say 18.21. I'm not sure, right? But he just wasn't no match for Ja, and nobody gonna stop Ja 1-on-1. Nobody, right? But you can at least make it a little bit difficult. That's why you get paid the big bucks. For me personally, I do want to see Herb take on some more offensive responsibility, but I want to see it more with the second unit. Like when you stagger the lineups, then you give Herb a little more offensive reign. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, Herb, I just need you cutting to the basket and catch and shoot situations. I don't need you going rogue and trying to figure it out yourself. And if you're Zion, Trey, and Willie Green, or even Jordan Poole, you got to pull Herb to the side a little bit. Like, yo, calm down, partner. That's what leadership is. That's what you taking accountability is. Like, yo, look, calm down, partner. Like, pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna. This is how we gonna get to the promised land. Pass us the ball. And if you Willie Green, you gotta recognize the situation and say, damn, wait. Jordan Poole had like 15 points in the first half. Let me get him some looks in the second half. Maybe he'll continue to score. Jordan Poole, if I'm not mistaken, took like 5 shots the entire second half. 5 shots the entire second half. This is your starting point guard. 5 shots the entire second half. And it ain't because he can't get a shot off. He just wasn't getting an opportunity. You pulled him out the game. You set him for this crazy long-ass stretch. You set Trey Murphy for this crazy long stretch. Then as soon as Memphis started mounting the comeback, then you pulled John Morant out. Then you pulled Zion out the fucking game. And they went on a 19-0 run. Come on, man. That's inexcusable. 19-0 run. It's fucking inexcusable, man. Inexcusable, man. Let's see who in the building. We got Bree in the building. We got Zim Dog. What's happening? We got my boy Ethan in the building. Said, heard about the ball, the court too much for my liking. Look, man, I agree. To me, that's something you do with a second unit. Like, that's something you do, and that ain't something you do every time. I understand you want to put the ball in Herb's hands so you can the defense can at least identify him as a threat. But bro, it's like, come on, Herb too slow and he don't have the handle necessarily to get by guys. Like if they hiding Ja on Herb and Herb is going at him but not getting no buckets, like what does that really tell you? Herb was getting, like, at the rim, Herb was getting killed, man. It was bad. He did the best he could, but it's like, this is when you miss someone like Looney who can set a nice screen and free up guys who can't free up themselves. It was just, I can't even say they were getting into what was that in the game I was on? What was that in the Shane? I can't even say they were getting into their sets too slow, because at the end of the day, I don't even know what sets we run. Like we was just, it was just some bullshit a lot of the time. So what's something that stood out to y'all? Like, what are some positives that you can take away from the game that has you confident moving forward? Y'all see they waived Springer. I think that final position, if they don't sign a big like Rashawn Holmes or somebody, I think that's going to be like a position that they rotate in and out. Like, we're going to bring somebody on, wave and bring somebody on, wave and bring somebody. I think it's going to be some shit like that. Bree said Herb did one behind the back pass to Messi. Now he our starting point guard. Oh, my God. Yeah. I just don't get it, bro. And again, it's like, I be wanting to give everybody grace, but it's like, come on, man. Now it's too late in the game for this. Like, it's too late in the game for you to still be learning on the job. Like, everybody need to be doing what they need to be doing. I thought Herb was rebounding incredibly, though. But I think the thing that I look to Herb to do the most, which is defend, it suffered, bro. Like, he didn't defend well. He didn't defend well whatsoever. And he didn't defend well last year neither. Like, I'm looking at all the players' numbers, or field goal percentages where Herb defending them. You got like what? Jalen Wells, 100%. Cam Spencer shot 100% with Herb defending them. Josh shot 71% from the field. You got KCP shot 0%. He's went 0 for 1. Santi went 0 for 1. Jaren Jackson Jr. shot 100%. God damn. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Right? Oh, was that Michael Roby? Was on my dog? Yeah, bro, it was ridiculous. He said second half, everybody was trying to do it themselves. Yeah, bro, because I think just the rhythm of everything just was thrown off. Like, again, I talked about this ad nauseum during the live. Jaren Jackson Jr. The Thunder won? Okay. Boy, if Indiana would have whooped them dudes in double overtime without Hallie, and without Miles Turner, it would have been crazy. How do I donate to the super chat on this drink? Man, I think I gotta resend. They say I used someone else's content. So they put like a flag thing on my channel, so you can't send nothing right now. But I'ma send the appeal thing to get the monetization back going. But I appreciate you, Michael Roby. I appreciate it, brother. It's gonna be back available soon. I appreciate you. He said BG2 Wemby might score 100 tomorrow. Man, it's gonna be a tough matchup, bro. It's gonna be a tough matchup. It's gonna be a tough matchup with Wemby. See, the thing I think with Wemby, I don't fear Wemby's in the Spurs defense. That's what gives me a little bit of hope. Like, well, I'm not too worried about their defense. So if you can keep pace with them, you got a chance. But you're not gonna necessarily stop Wemby. The only thing you can really do is try to get him in foul trouble and get him off the court. And then you got Cornette still gonna be available. They got Biyombo. They can still throw out there. And it's crazy because Biyombo, truthfully, if he's out there versus, let's say if Eve Meeksy doesn't play, if Biyombo's out there, he's arguably the best center on the floor. So it's like, come on, man. I thought Poole defense been good since the preseason going into now. I think Poole's defense been good since the preseason going in now. But we got hold. Yeah, I agree, Looney. With a game like this, to me, it's the total opposite of Ja. I don't give a fuck if Wemby scored 80 points. You better not let nobody else get involved, period. If you gonna let Wemby do his thing, just let Wemby do his thing. That's kind of how they do with Jokic. They're like, all right, let Jokic do his thing because nobody else gonna get in rhythm. Nobody else gonna get involved. Just let Jokic beat you. If that's how it's gonna happen, that's how it's gonna happen. Don't let nobody else beat you. That's kind of like the situation you do with a big, in my opinion. I know Wemby like to shoot threes, but he's still a big. Now, the refs definitely hold us. I think a lot of that was because, again, Willie not picking up a technical. And the team, they growing, but they still got some ways to grow. If you look at when KCP pushed Jordan Poole, right? KCP pushed Jordan Poole. Now, that should have been a fucking technical, but it wasn't. So when Jordan Poole was talking to KCP, Zion and Herb were both right there. None of them said anything. Nah, that's the point where it can't be. What was that in Fresco? It can't be a situation where, like, it can't be a situation to where, oh, he got it, I'm gonna stay out of it. No, have his back. You know what I'm saying? Build on the relationship. They talking to each other. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do with it, but get involved, because for some teams, incidents like that is what get them going. And for Memphis, they like all the controversy. They want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? They might, they gonna always back down if you like punch them in the motherfucking face. But I'm talking about historically, when they out and running and gunning, when they a front running team most of the time. Like when they winning, they talking big shit. When they losing, they cool. They ain't saying nothing. The Pelicans had the opportunity to demoralize them. But time and time again, they kept the game too close, and they let these motherfuckers walk them down. So, let's say Willie. Let me see. Joe must fire Willie, right? Must want to. I think Joe absolutely wants to. I think it might have been, again, a mandate from ownership. And it's like, well, shit, everybody was hurt. So let me evaluate him myself. I said this before. I do think it's very telling that Joe hasn't let go anyone from the staff. And he hasn't hired anyone new. In my personal opinion, and I could be wrong, I think once Willie is gone, I think the entire staff is going to be gone. Personally, I don't think it's going to be a situation where they like, oh well, let's promote this person. I think, yeah, as an interim, and I think there's going to be a vast coaching search because everybody wants their own head coach. Every GM wants their own head coach. Shane said the amount of touch fouls called in the NBA, but Z still can't get a call. Yeah. I heard a couple people say Zion got caught in the hot mic, complaining to the ref like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, y'all not gonna give me not one call. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a superstar. I'm a star. I'm a star of the league. I can't get one call. And when you're a player that's not getting the benefit of the doubt, you gotta force the issue sometimes. Sometimes you gotta lose your cool and pick up a tech. You saw Derrick Queen picked up a tech, and he's a rookie. In fact, this Derrick Queen's second tech of the basketball year, because he got a tech in summer league also. Like he got that's a person with a temperament that matches the rest of the team. You really need everyone else to step up and add on to that. Like, you need everyone else to embody that toughness, because you're not going to get it from the head coach. You're not getting it from Willie Green. You might get it more of that from Joe Dumars than from, in fact, no, honestly, I mean, this ain't saying much because Willie Green is terrible, but I would prefer Joe Dumars be on the sideline. Frost, it was happening, my dog. Man, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man? I'm glad to be rocking with y'all, man. I thought I came through give y'all a little dime sack, you know what I'm saying? I had to run earlier, but it was just, yesterday it was a disheartening loss. Cause for me, bro, I'd rather lose by 50 motherfucking points than lose by like 1 or 2 possessions. Like, it was just several things I didn't understand, dog, with the time management. Well, not that I didn't understand it, cause I know Willie on the spectrum, so I can't, I can't expect too much from him. But it was this certain shit that I was like, okay, we down 4. Like, in the play where Fears was trying to foul Ja, we down 4. It's like a couple seconds left. What's the point of fouling? We down 4. Even if they miss 2 of their free throws, you got to get down to the other end of the court, draw up a wide open ATO for 3, hit the 3, let them inbound it, foul, hope they miss, like, rebound, call a timeout. It would have just been too much. It would have taken way too much luck that the Pelicans never get. Yeah, we absolutely need more from Trey, to be honest. We absolutely. Zemdall said we don't have time to F around. Willie needs to be going after 5 games. Honestly, dog, after last night, ain't no way in the world if you Joe Dumars and you saw Willie in the summer league. Well, not Willie, but you saw his ideology in the summer league, his methodology in the summer league, and you saw Willie in the preseason, and you saw Willie last night, and you're confident in Willie Green. Because you didn't lose because you didn't have a center. You didn't lose because Trey didn't show up, even though he absolutely needed to show up. But you didn't lose because of that. You lost because of substitution patterns, time management, and a failure to adjust. That's why you lost the game. Boscoville Sniper say, what do you think the move is after Springer cut? I think it's either going to be Precious Achua or Rashawn Holmes. I'm thinking it's going to be Precious Achua or Rashawn Holmes. I would be shocked, y'all. What was that in Trey? I would be shocked, bro, if they did a trade this early in the season with no leverage. Like, I just can't see them doing it. I would be shocked. Trey said guys like Shea and Butler shoot 16, 20 free throws a game, but Zion doesn't. It's, for one, it's reputation, bro, to where it's like, this guy plays, I respect him. And also, it's like, bro, getting to the line is a skill. You gotta flop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fling your head back. You gotta extend your arm, show ball, and show them motherfuckers striking you across the arm. And, I think a lot of that would help go a long way. And it takes your coach advocating. If you Willie Green and you just never say nothing, like, they're not gonna respect your mind. But if you're a coach that get attacked every once in a while, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, something must have been going on, because he don't just complain for no reason. Something must be going on. Let's give him a call here and there. But it's like, come on, man. Michael Roby say, I still don't understand why Herb don't want to lift weights. He's still like that. Yeah, I don't understand what our strength and conditioning and nutrition program is about, bro. I really don't. Because if you look at, I know Herb was injured this offseason, but I'm not even talking about this offseason. It's like, it's been years at this point. And then you got Jordan Hawkins to where it's been years at this point. And no, yeah, John Morant's extremely talented. But John Morant was like 180, 160. He shouldn't be able to move Herb Jones the fuck out the way he was moving him. He just shouldn't be able to, dog. He just shouldn't have been able to. I'll down that hill. Not like maybe he's wiry and he's stronger than he looked, but he was just get out of here. Like, come on, man. Yeah, come on, son. I'm gonna say when Willie wipes the clipboard, like he had the most fire play. Yeah, like, boy, I'm gonna wait till I hit him with this motherfucker right here. So he fakes left, right? Then you cut. It's like, man, get out of here. Shut up. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm tired of this guy. Gus Buster, you think Zion to blame for everyone why he doesn't get the whistle like Shea because he goes to the hoop like a scatterable? I think when you're a physically imposing player, you never really get the benefit of the doubt because they like, you be throwing your elbow into people's face and shit and But I will say this. In the first half, they called the game in the Pelicans' favor. For like in some instances, not necessarily for Zion, but they was giving Jaren Jackson Jr. some ticky-tack ass fouls. I mean ticky-tack. Like the referees left a lane open for you to go ahead and, do what you need to do. There was one shot that I recall. I think, who was it? It might have been Jordan Poole on the left, in the left corner. The way he pump faked, the guy was in the air. He dribbled around him and shot the ball. I think he might have made that shot, but in my mind, I'm like, nah, just jump into the contact. You got him in the air, jump into the contact, right? That's 3 free throws right there, right? That's 3. Then on the other end, you had, oh my God, this was terrible. When Herb fouled, is that Jalen Wells he fouled on the 3-point shot? And it's like, why'd you do that? You didn't even have to do that. In fact, I don't even think he was shooting really, but he like just grabbed him and fouled him. That's 6 free throws right there. 3 free throws you could have got if you would have jumped into the contact where the guy was in the air, and 3 free throws you could have took away from them if you didn't do that bogus ass foul. Like, well, come on, man. It was crazy. KB Free 68 say, Chaz, after playing for a coach like Chuck D, how can Dumas accept Willie garbage of a coach in this roster at this critical time? Love your perspectives. Appreciate it, brother. I think, again, with the ownership's affinity for Willie Green and the optics, right? The optics is, because people still, they want to be liked generally. I think with the optics, it's like, all right, damn, I can't, if I just come here and fire him, and Zion ain't really been playing. Brandon was hurt. Trey was hurt. Herb was hurt. That's going to look bad, especially with how I got this job. Like, I kind of backdoored my way into the job. It's like, But I do think that if they give him a fair evaluation and it's like, oh, man, come on, man. We 5-5. Or we 5-7. All right, brother, we've seen enough. Because coaches with winning records got fired several times last season. Mike Malone being one. What's homie name, man? Dude from Memphis being another one. Like, coaches with winning records get fired. I just think with the and also you gotta take into account, like Doug Christie, he making like $2 million, right? Willie Green probably making about the same, $2 to $3 million. So ownership probably being cheap. Like the only real memory I have of a good coach being fired mid-season was when Snyder got hired in Atlanta. I think they fired Nate McMillan. Not good coach being fired, but good coach being hired. Snyder got hired in Atlanta after Nate McMillan got fired, I believe. I think that's the last time I've seen a good coach hired mid-season. But Thibodeau would be a very interesting coach for this team because Thibodeau at least going to make sure your ass play hard and get to the playoffs at minimum. He said Jay Springer got waived. Oh, yeah, I saw Springer got waived. I saw that. Bosco says Z got to do some middies he was doing in the preseason when he not getting a whistle like that instead of forcing. Yeah, man, go to that motherfucking floater. Go to that midi. Now, a couple things I will say also. He a person, much like Trey, he missed some shots that he usually makes. Like, the Pelicans were down 3. Of course, like, he goes to the lane, gets a nice look, misses it, but gets to the free throw line, goes 1 for 2 from the line. Most of the time, Zion goes to the lane with on that particular type of shot, it's a 3-point play. With this time, the ball just didn't fucking go in. Just didn't go in. He said Tibbs making Zion play 50 minutes a game. Oh, yeah, 55 on the weekend. I'm like, oh, this a weekend game. We got a break after this. 55 minutes. Suit up. Put the Nikes on. Let me see. Hold up. Shane said, I just hate how Ja was getting every call versus how they called it for Zion in the fourth. Yeah, but refs coach momentum. Refs coach momentum. I watch a lot of in the past I've seen a lot of like referee like interviews and stuff like that. The dude that they call Gucci Mane, he was talking about it before as well. It's like refs coach momentum, bro. Brian says how we possibly even hope to stop Wemby. You gotta the answer, truthfully, bro, is make them stop you. I'm pretty sure Harrison Barnes gonna be guarding Zion. Sohan's probably gonna be guarding. I'm trying to think who would they even look to hide? Probably Castle. They probably have Castle guarding Herb. But yeah, Sohan probably gonna be guarding Trey. Get downhill, attack. If you if you watched the last live, I was begging. Attack, get downhill. Your athletes got to get downhill. The guys who can finish above defenders and who can finish through contact have to get downhill, because that's the only way to, when you got a defender like Jaren Jackson Jr. who's looking to block, you got to use his aggression. Well, what up, Darian? You got to use his aggression against him. Like, but yeah, Darian, like, to me, there's no real answer for stopping Wemby. To me, you just got to hope the motherfucking miss. But also, you gotta make yourself a threat to him. The Pelicans' best defense is their offense. The Pelicans, truthfully, they can try hard and they might, make life annoying for some teams. But yeah, like you have to keep the pressure on them. The reason why the Pelicans lost last night isn't because they couldn't defend. It's because their offense went cold and they couldn't buy a fucking bucket. You know what I'm saying? They gave up over 40 points in the third quarter. Man, that's a recipe for disaster almost every time. Like, if you give up 40 fucking points in a quarter, you better have scored 35. Like, the Pelicans went cold. They took Zion out the game. They let Jaren Jackson Jr. off the hook when he had 4 fucking fouls. Landale had like 3. I think Ja got his second foul in the first quarter and never got fouled again. I mean, he never got picked up another foul, if I'm not mistaken. It was fucking ridiculous. The answer is to stop everyone else and let Wemby be Wemby. Yeah, to me, I'm like, all right, y'all want to keep going for these bunk ass tools? Go ahead. I ain't even gonna foul him. Let him eat. Give him all the shots. Cause the last thing I need is a motherfucker like Devin. Like, think about this last night, y'all. You know who really beat the Pelicans? Motherfuckers who don't ever really do anything. Like Jalen Wells, Cam Spencer, hitting threes. What's homie name, bro? Kentavious Caldwell-Pope hit 2 threes last night, if I'm not mistaken. Then you had what's the dude? Cedric Howard. He just getting the ball off turnovers. You know what I'm saying? I think he went like 5 for 5 or some shit from the field. Like, the others started getting involved. I think Cam Spencer hit like 3. No, he had 2 threes. I think he had some free throws. Dudes who just ain't got nothing to do with the game, period. Some old peon motherfuckers start getting involved. And that's what really annoyed that's what really broke everything up. Bree say the most the Pelicans can do is make the entry passes to Wemby hard, but now he bringing the ball up too. For me, I wouldn't even really trip, because, I mean, like with Wemby, I ain't gonna lie. If Wemby bringing the ball up, I would probably put Herb on him. And I was like, nah, just go ahead, harass him the entirety of the court, press him. If he try, because he can't really beat you off the dribble with the foot speed, but he can just take 1 or 2 steps and blow by you. But I would try to pick up a couple cheap charges on that motherfucker. Just pick up some cheap fouls. You know what I'm saying? Attack downhill, force him to foul you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Force him to foul you. Say, for real though, guys like Matt Ryan have career games versus us. Yeah, it be like just fucking nobody ass people you never heard of hitting devastating threes at the worst time possible. Like, some of this shit be so predictable. Like, you can just tell how the Pelicans gonna lose by like what's happening at the moment. Like, who in the game? What's the lineup? Jordan Hawkins. Okay, first play of the game gonna be a turnover by Hawkins. Bam, first play of the game, turnover. All right. Then you had Hunter Dickinson, bless his heart. Hunter Dickinson shouldn't be in no NBA, bro. It's not even his fault because it's like you shouldn't even be here. But bless his heart. Bless his heart. Yeah, look, Gus, I was thinking that's what I would do. I would put I don't think Jose getting no run. But I'd be like, hey, you want to earn some minutes real quick? Like, go out there while Wemby bringing the ball up the court. What was that to be, Thomas? Go up there while Wemby bringing the ball up the court and just harass that motherfucker. I want you to pick up 4 fouls right now and just harass him. Don't let him cross half court. Like, you got like Matthew Dellavedova. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jose not as strong as Matthew was, but yeah, like go out there and be Matthew Dellavedova for about 10 minutes. Let's see. It can't hurt because what other options you got? Fuck. Let's see. Losing motherfucker named Javon Smoke. Yeah, man, we be losing to motherfuckers called like player 13. Motherfucker ain't never done nothing. Show up against the Pelicans like, oh my God, he's played his way into a contract. Motherfucker get waived the next day. Motherfucker I think that's what happened with Matt Ryan. Matter of fact, Matt Ryan hit that devastating 3, and I think the Lakers waived his ass like the next day. Like, oh, whew, thank you, brother. Your check is in the mail. I holler at you. We got to go get a real player. Then the motherfucker show up to the Pelicans, and he's one of the best shooters on the Pelicans, period. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's tough. But I got to check out Precious Achua's rebound rate. Let me check it out right now while I'm talking to y'all. See how Precious Achua look on the boards, because whoever the Pelicans bring in, if they bring in anybody, they're going to be starting them by damn near game 3. Oh, Precious Achua 6'8". Ooh. All right. Good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, dog. I don't know about Precious Achua. I would much rather go with Rashawn Holmes because the relationship is there with Dumas and Troy Weaver, DeAndre Jordan. I think DeAndre Jordan like done at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see, what did DeAndre Jordan do last year? How old DeAndre Jordan? I think DeAndre Jordan like 29. No, he 37. Oh Lord. Well, shit. If you gonna sign, see, he wasn't even playing though. I wouldn't mind having him because DeAndre Jordan played with an attitude. He played with an attitude. He averaged. Oh, he only averaged. He averaged 5 rebounds last year. You know he can give you a little bit of rim defense, not much, but a little bit. But fuck, you might as well go get Dwight. You might as well go get Dwight. It just be like, look, all right, let's at least go get a name brand, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go get Dwight. At least you could have a collectible jersey. You go get Dwight. Is it Rashawn Holmes? Come on home. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be Rashawn. Because Rashawn, he done started some games at center. He's physically strong. He been playing basketball. I think he overseas right now. He a dog on the boards. And he could just be like a nice stopgap. Because again, I think they're gonna be rotating that final position until they find what they're gonna do with Trey. Until they find what they're gonna do with Hawkins and Jose. Because now more than ever, it's like, bro, you can't suffer 2-3 injuries at the same position. Not in this team. This team ain't got the depth. You could damn near you can't really afford to suffer 1. You know what I'm saying? 2 is I like Bassey and Kai Jones. Yo, I wanted them to get Bassey. Bassey is he was a solid rim protector. I wanted them to get Bassey. I'm surprised Bassey got waived. I would sign Bassey right before the Spurs game and be like, yo, it was a revenge game, Bassey. They didn't want you. They didn't believe in you, Bassey. And I'll gas his ass up. Like, go out there and get 30 rebounds. And elbow Wemby in his nose. If his nose get broke, hey, it was an accident. These things happen. It's a contact sport. Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't announce the motherfucker immediately after they waived Springer. I'm surprised. Like, maybe whoever they looking at got to pass a physical. Bassey had 17 rebounds in the preseason game. Oh yeah. See, that's what you need. All you need is a low usage, like nuisance, low usage guy who can just rebound, be in the way at the rim. He ain't got block shots. It's be in the way, and who can dunk and who can dunk and like I don't even think Hunter Dickinson can dunk. Y'all think Hunter Dickinson can grab the rim? I'm not sure Hunter Dickinson can grab the rim. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know, dog. The NBA in trouble. And I ain't just talking about gambling trouble. Them motherfuckers in trouble. Cause these college teams ain't producing no master athletes no more. As far as like physically dominant type athletes. These old dainty ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I know I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, look at Hunter Dickinson. Hunter Dickinson probably I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful. Let me shut the fuck up. Anyway, let me say, Looney say, I'll take Bass this game. They want to prove they belong. Yeah. Hunter don't look like he can jump over a sheet of paper. Oh no. He don't like he can jump over a razor blade. He had a decent little floater. I ain't gonna lie. If he would have hit that second floater, I would have stalled him out. I'd have said, I think he had a solid game. That motherfucker missed that second floater so bad. Gus, I ain't even know Dwight was out the country. I thought Dwight was at home. Cause the big three not playing right now. I thought Dwight was at home. Jogging Mandela said Aaron was uprooting Hunter. Sad scene. Yeah, Hunter just he was too small. Like he's like 7'2", gotta be 7'2", 230, and he just soft. Like he just like physically he just not Gus Bus said Dwight Schrute would be better than Dickinson. I'm not sure what that second word is. I'm not sure if you was trying to say Dwight Schrute would do better than Dickinson or Dwight Schrute. I don't know who the fuck is Dwight Schrute. I'm not familiar with that name. I think Daniel Tice would have done better than Hunter Dickinson. That Dwight, the dude with the glasses. I never knew Dwight's last name. That's Dwight's last name. I never knew Dwight's last name. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I know you're talking about. I never knew Dwight's last name. Shout out to The Office. That's a good one. Yeah, I think Stanley would do better. Y'all know Stanley can't play no fucking basketball at all. Stanley would do better than the old boy, man. You say, what did I miss from the show? You ain't miss nothing. No, I ain't really spilled no beans or nothing like that. We were just talking about Willie's incompetency. If you see the title, I'm just looking for ways, like, and I could use some suggestions from y'all. I'm looking for some ways that the Pelicans can survive Willie Green, man. To me, the Pelicans have enough top-end talent to survive. Like last night, they could have won that game, and they should have won that game convincingly, to be honest. Like, they should have won that game by double digits. But Trey didn't show up whatsoever. They froze Jordan Poole out, and it's just like Zion, he didn't get the ball in the third quarter. It was just a perfect recipe of fuckery. He said, did y'all speak on that last inbound play? You talking about the turnover? Was it the turnover, or you talking about when they inbounded to Zion with 8 seconds left and he kind of went coast to coast? To me, when Trey ran, oh my God, that was terrible. He didn't even look. I really would like to know what the call was there. Was Zion supposed to wait for Jordan Poole to free up and the ball go to Jordan Poole? Because Trey didn't even look at Zion. Like, he didn't even look at him. Oh, I hope Josh said Zion has a turnover. He didn't want it. See, that's why I know Zion and Ja, they got a relationship. Like, they close. But other than that, it's like, man, motherfuckers talking all sporty and shit to you. Like, Ja was talking to Herb the entire game. He was talking cash money shit to Herb the entire game. And I know Trey kind of put Ja in his place one time, like, in a past game. Like, when Ja tried to, that motherfucker, like, put their forehead in your chest, like they trying to, like, play on you. And Trey was moving them. Like, so I know Trey not going to back down. In fact, he was one of the only people that kind of stepped up a bit when Jordan Poole got into it with KCP. But the Pelicans got to learn how to win, dog. And they not going to learn from that coach. They're going to have to learn on the job. But hey, that's why you get paid the big bucks. That's why you rich. That's why you rich. Look, man, I said that shit on the show last time. And Grub looking at me crazy. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about Willie Green's shortcomings and all these excuses and shit. Motherfucker, You getting paid $30 million, $25 million, $25 million, $15 million. Go out there and make it enough. You better figure it out. You better lead that game like, whew, they almost got us this time. Cause you either cold or you not. You either cold or you not, dog. Like you gotta go out there and make it happen. You gotta go out there and make it happen. We all know Willie Green terrible. I don't expect shit good to come from Willie Green. But I believe that Zion is talented. I believe Herb is talented. I believe Trey is talented. I believe Jordan Poole is talented. I believe you, and we all know Jeremiah. Jeremiah Fierce, he's a rookie, but that motherfucker was balling. That motherfucker was balling. Big shout out and respect to Jeremiah Fierce, because homie was fucking balling out there. He wasn't scared of shit. He was setting the tone. He wasn't scared of shit. First game, it's one game. He's a rookie, so I'm giving him all the grace in the world because he's so young. Also, but that motherfucker was balling. Man, Ja was a little spooked. I ain't gonna lie. Ja thought he could try that whole shit on. I'm like, nah, no. Like when the ball went into the backcourt and Jeremiah Fierce brought it up and scored. Like, man, who would you think you pressing? Like, you got me fucked up with a fool. Brad Ford, you say motherfuckers obsessed with her and that grit and grind bullshit. To me, it can get to a point where things can become overrated. Like, some shit can be overrated and some shit can be underrated. To me, it's like with Herb, when Herb was making like $4 million or even on his current contract, when he was making $12, $15 million, I like it. I like Herb. I'm like, yo, Herb do his thing. But now that you're going to be making $20 million soon, now some of the shit, on $10, $12 million, you're underrated. On $20 million, you're overrated. Now you got to start living up to a certain standard. And I think that he was trying to do that throughout the preseason, throughout this first game. So kudos to him for recognizing that, I need to do more. And I totally respect that. Respect Herb's game to the utmost. But it's like at the same time, there's a time and a place for everything. And the time and the place ain't, this game in crunch time while you're freezing out Zion, Trey, and Poole. Like, that's just not that. It's like, when has this ever been your role? Like, you come on, man. Like, you got to defer a little bit, though. Homie said, do you think we can get Obama to come and coach us? Oh, man. I don't know. I hope not. Is any of y'all in the chat left-handed? I don't trust no motherfucking left-handed shooters like that. Because it make me think about Morris Peterson. Morris Peterson was left-handed, and he had a bonk-ass jumper when he came to the Pelicans. Well, he came to the Hornets. Aaron Gordon is 7 for 7 from 3 right now. Trey scared to shoot. Hey, man. Aaron Gordon wasn't a bust, but he wasn't very good in Orlando. He got around some winners in Denver. He got around that motherfucker Jamal Murray. He got around Jokic. He got around what's homie name, man? Michael Porter Jr. He got around Mike Malone, and he figured out his niche. 3-and-D, dog on the rebounds. You know what I'm saying? He's arguably the second best player on that team because Jamal Murray's been hurt a lot. So he motherfucker cold. Like he got a role and he excelled at it. I wanted the Pelicans to get him, dog. I swear to God I did. Chris Gray said, we talk a lot about a player development over a stretch of their careers. What has Willie grown in? Honestly, brother, I can't say anything. I can't point to one thing that I've seen Willie Green grow in or excel in. He's not good at the... Look, man. I said this shit like the year after the Phoenix series. Like, y'all know me. I ain't never gonna bite my tongue. I don't give a fuck what's going on or who don't agree, right? Willie Green is not tactical, right? And he's a poor communicator. So if you're not gonna be tactical, at least be inspirational, right? At least like, that motherfucker, I want to play hard for this guy. I'm gonna go out there and run through a wall. I'm gonna dive on the floor. He motivates me. He ain't none of that. People saw that motherfucking "you gotta fight" clip Man, how many bullets in the chamber you think that shit work? You gonna run out of gas with that, man. Nobody wanna keep hearing that bunk ass speech. You gotta fight. You go out there and fight. Like, all right, coach, what you want me to do? Like, y'all watch boxing, all right? I used to box a little bit, right? And nothing worse than when you in the ring and you getting your ass whipped and you like, coach, I'm getting my ass whipped, and your coach like, use the jab. You gotta double up the jab. Use your jab, double up the jab. Keep moving, double up the jab. You're like, coach, he's whooping my ass, coach. What the fuck? You ain't got nothing else. Like you ain't got what combination should I use? He fucking me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to B Time. He said I'm left-handed, but my athleticism and passing make up for my shot. I only make threes when I'm on fire. But yo, hey, at least you be hitting them bitches sometimes. You got some people who never hit them bitches. Like, no disrespect to Jordan Hawkins, he went 2 for 2, but still, just tweak and say what coach you want. Any suggestions? You know, from an attitude standpoint, personally, I would like a younger coach. I really don't want a retread. I would like a younger coach with a bit of like feistiness to him. Like even with the Jazz got a cool coach. The Jazz got a cool coach. To me, the Jazz are capable of winning. Well, before they traded everybody, are capable of winning any game. They just chose to keep tanking because they knew they didn't have a superstar. But that team, them motherfuckers played hard. Collins was coming off a great year. Collins Sexton was balling. The Jazz, they be fucking around and winning too much sometimes, and they be like, all right, look. Or they'll play all the way up to like the last 3 minutes and pull everybody like Chauncey Billups. Yo, I want to say this, yo, because I called this years ago. If y'all look on this channel, I might put the link on Twitter. I posted it earlier, but if y'all look on this channel, there was a certain player's best friend and manager. Well, one of his best friends and manager got busted for allegedly betting it with illegal like gambling markets on NBA games, right? This was 2 years ago. You never saw this shit on TV. It was on ESPN.com, but it never got on TV, right? And the story just disappeared. I mention that to say, if you watch Scoot Henderson, like the last couple years, dog, Scoot Henderson will have a 30-point game. In the next game, he'll play like 5 minutes. And you're like, what the fuck going on? Or he'll have a crazy game, like 2-3 games in a row, and the next game he just won't play. You like, yo, what is this? I don't know, dog. I don't know. That Chauncey Billups shit is wild, bro. That Chauncey Billups shit is wild. And look, I was telling people, I'm like, you know, a couple people asked me, I cover the NBA and shit. I was like, bro, think about it like this. That's just the motherfuckers that got caught. Imagine who didn't get caught. And when you start throwing them numbers at motherfuckers, like, oh yeah, lawyers say I get you about 20 years. Everybody gonna go like this. It was him. He doing it too. Craig in there. I don't know. It's crazy. But the NBA in trouble too, because the NBA is like, all right, think about this. And we're gonna move on and get back to the Pelicans. But think about this. The NBA already cleared Terry Rozier. They already had cleared Terry Rozier. So if the feds, you looking like, wait a minute. Because the NBA got independent investigators like themselves. They kind of know what everybody doing. Like I'm telling y'all. So the feds like, wait a minute. You got to have the same evidence that we have. Or at least most of the same evidence we have. So why you clearing them? And you allowing him to play. FanDuel is the one that exposed, or like the betting markets. I think it was FanDuel. It might have been FanDuel. They're the one that exposed like, yo, something not right here. So you mean your investigation was wrong? I don't know. It's either you were wrong or you knew. Like it's either you were wrong and you're incompetent, or you knew and you're complicit. So which one is it? It's gonna be interesting. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Trey. When that shit happened, we say, is it true? Grabbed up Ty Lue too. I didn't see that. I ain't see that they got Ty Lue. I ain't see that. Lou, you say unless the NBA clear them so the fans say they can get more. But see, that's the thing, right? That's the thing, Lou. More what? Because at this point, he played one game. He played one game, and they're like, all right, that's enough. Come on. And they won, too. Ain't that a bitch? They played one game, and they won. He said, you said the ladder. I forgot where I was at. Hold up. Yeah, the Jazz did have some good enough players. Oh, you know what's crazy, Bree? One thing, that foul looked very suspicious to me at the end of the game. I'm not saying Willie Green did anything. I don't even think Willie Green know how to use a cell phone. I think Willie Green got a landline. But, with a cord. But, that foul, when you was down 4 with like 5 seconds left, that looked weird to me, bro. Because, again, so many things would have had to go right for you to tie that game up or win. It just looked crazy to me. I don't know. And you only had one timeout. No, they didn't even have a timeout, I don't think. I don't even think they still had a timeout, if I'm not mistaken. So what the fuck you was going to do? Like, I don't know. B. Thomas said they know the league be gambling. We all see Willie beat benches out and him. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what Willie be up to. Like, I just think sometimes you can't underestimate greed, but you also can't underestimate incompetency. See the crazy Willie still use some 1-800 collect. No, Willie dialed 0. Was the operator? Yeah, I like to make a local call. Like Willie motherfucker. Willie phone. Zzz, 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 zzz. Oh fuck, I messed up. Zzz. Like you one of them people. They Willie would be crazy if Preacher Man Willie got jammed up, but I'm all for it. Hey man, I don't think Willie Green in that stuff, but to me it wouldn't surprise me if anybody else is in it. Honestly, it just wouldn't surprise me, dog, because like when you got big money, a lot of times you got big bills. And you taking care of all kinds of motherfucking money go fast, dog. $1 million ain't a lot of money. Money go fast. Austin Todd said Bill Green reasoning and Shea Mr. Free for free. KV Free said gambling scams are going to change the league on many levels, mostly for attendance and TV ratings. Oh yeah, it's like that Donahue shit. It's like that documentary. Like y'all remember that referee Tim Donahue? He used to have a YouTube channel, and I remember I was like a little kid. That YouTube channel used to be on during the NBA Finals. I think it was the Miami Heat versus San Antonio, maybe the first finals. And he was kind of like, yo, look at this. And he was pointing shit out. You said organized crime never went away. Yeah, it just went into different things, metamorphosized into different things. B. Thomas says Shea shot 26 free throws tonight. It's inexplicable, dog. Like, I don't give a fuck. Even if a motherfucker get fouled that's 13. Even if a motherfucker get fouled 13 times, it's irresponsible to give him 26 free throws. Like, you can't do that. You change the entire dynamic of the game. Can't do that. And you know how long the fuck it's gonna take for the game to fucking process you slowing the whole fucking game down. But they did go into double overtime, but still, that's way too many, bro. Come on. Margello, you said that King series, yeah, with the Lakers and the King. I already knew which one you was talking about. No, they should interview Doug Christie. See, if I was still invited into press rooms, which I'm not anymore, but if I was invited into media rooms, I would ask Doug Christie. I'd be like, yeah, you've been a part of a controversial game, where a series of calls didn't necessarily go your way. And some will believe, and that was a order from up top. David Stern, may you rest in peace. What do you think about these recent developments with your peer Chauncey Billups and company? Now he gonna say no comment or nothing like that, but I would ask, well, what was that? You know what's crazy? Man, I was watching that John Wayne Gacy show. I I wasn't even supposed to do a stream this long. But you know, I love talking to y'all, rocking with the people, man. I'm gonna be over here most of the time now. Y'all know I don't do the show on David Stern been dead. Am I tripping? David Stern not dead? Am I wrong? Did I kill David Stern? David Stern died like 10 years ago, didn't he? Oh Lord, I hope I ain't killed David Stern. My bad. But yeah, I'm gonna be over here because y'all. I don't do the show over there. I don't do the show on Brew Crew no more. Let me say Lakers 27-point fourth quarter comeback against the Jailblazers. Oh yeah, come on, man. Yeah, that shit was fishy. So much of that shit be fishy. You got who was the dude? He was like, man, I'm the Kobe stopper. I'm like, what? Like, come on, bro. What was that, Clarence? I ain't know you was in here, my dog. Let me see. Nah, be time to see. They ain't blackball me at all. You see, a nigga like me, I ain't, you know. Look, bro. I ain't Ruben Patterson. That was his name. I ain't really got time like that to be fucking around with them people because I don't really understand. Personally, I don't understand the benefit of it. Because I never really wanted to like meet players and talk to coach. Like I don't really, you know, I never really got it. I never really got the appeal of it. I guess it was just it's part of the job if you want to pursue media. But for me, I don't consider myself a media person. I'm just a regular person like yo, and I be just on here talking. But yeah, I'm not a media personality. I've done like some national media and shit like that with Bleacher Report, but generally, I'm just, you know, man, I don't be tripping off that shit. Me, that's why I never. I don't understand why they let. Why I don't understand why the Pelicans even get mad at the shit I say, because I'm like, it's the Pelicans. Like, shout out to my team, but you making it more of an issue by by blowing it up. And they lucky I got some motherfucking class, believe it or not, cause I should be snitching on all them bitches, but I ain't no rat. I ain't no rat like that. Say regular people can't lose 200 in one day. Well, it wasn't in one day. I didn't lose 200,000 one day. I lost it. It started October 15th. And it's been going steadily. I'm starting to come back though. I'm starting to come back. The stock market starting to turn around a little bit. But boy, I was sick as a dog. Cause I had just bought another house. Motherfucking house. And that shit just went pew. Boy, I was sick as a motherfucking dog. Buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin I think it's on sale right now. This is not financial advice, but I think it's on sale right now. But yeah, there's so many things that go on with the organization, bro, that a lot of people don't know about. And I think that's why when you see a motherfucker like me coming up here like, man, these dudes don't like each other. These dudes, da-da-da-da. And it's like, it looked like I'm lying or I'm just pulling the shit out there. It's like, no. People tell us shit all the time. Y'all know New Orleans is a small city. We hear shit all the time. Some of us in this chat probably cousins and shit. We hear shit all the time that we never talk about. Like, come on, man. When I get this shit back together, I'm gonna have a members channel on here. So some shit old. So I could definitely tell you about it now. But man, you better get the fuck on. They can never blackball me. I'm like, fuck out of here. Oh God, I'm not gonna get the talk to Jordan Hawk. I can't get a sit down interview with Jordan Hawk. See, Jake he go for all that shit. Cause Jake on Snap. He on EBT. He go for all that shit. Real boss ass nigga like me, you ain't gonna handle me bad like that. But let me know if y'all selling stamps though. I will buy some stamps from y'all. But he say all the players that be talking about the Pels, they mad. Yeah! Exactly, B. Thomas. Motherfuckers live here. They talk about the water dirty. They don't got the AC broke. They got mold in the building. I sprained my ankle. The water pressure in the shower not strong. All this whole ass shit. And you coming at me? You want to come at a real nigga like me? Shout out to my dog. Look at Michael McNamara. Shout out to my dog McNamara in the building. He say Zion coming and leads the league in field goals blocked by an opponent, and if he stays healthy, big if, he could easily break the record, so that's something to look forward to. Yo, I think, isn't he I think he's always near the top of the league, right? In field goals blocked. Now, I ain't gonna lie, last night quite a few of those were fouls. But yeah, stat is a stat, man. Zion, you got to figure it out. I think after he missed that first shot, I'm like, fuck all this discouragement shit. Last night, I wanted Zion to take like 25 shots. Yeah, that's not necessarily his game or his motor, but I just don't understand that substitution pattern. Like, why go for the fucking win if you Willie Green? Do something different, man. Go for the fucking win. Let's go for the win. Not and Jared Jackson Jr. be giving Zion the blues. He be figuring it out like eventually, but Jared Jackson Jr. be giving Zion the blues. I ain't gonna lie to you. You say, damn, Jake catching mass rate. Man, y'all don't know how much Jake be stealing, dog. If y'all only knew, Jake be stealing his ass off. Look, Michael McNamara in here. Blame, if y'all, anybody in here don't like Jake, blame Mike. Because Mike put Jake in the game. People don't remember this, but I remember. Mike is all these dudes' daddy. Mike is all these dudes' daddy. Mike put all them dudes in the game. And they look, once Mike retired, now they gonna act like they some independent boss bitches. No, Mike put these dudes in the game. You see, I used to watch Days Discover y'all a couple years ago. I haven't been back since. Yo, what's that in the Storm TV? Kelvin just said y'all like Jay. He got me into the Pels. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch him often anymore. I mean, I don't got a problem with me, but he got a problem. I don't got a problem with him. He got a problem with me, and if you got a problem with me, it's fuck you now and fuck you later. You know what I'm saying? He said they can catch strays at this point. He's down, straight down pieces. See, I can talk about it on this show. I don't really be tripping on homie on the other show, because I'm like, I don't want nobody, I don't try to throw nobody in the cross. He said, well, I ain't got a runner yet, son. I think, see, to me, I can't say I don't like, what was that in Thor? I can't say I don't like players like this, but I don't like, even in football, some guys need time and momentum to kind of download what's going on, and then they get into their quote-unquote proverbial bag. Me, I want a motherfucker come out the game, just come in the game firing. And I don't know, I don't, like, they got running backs like that. That's like, I need about 5 carries, and now I'm warmed up. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Let's come out the game firing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come into the game firing. You see? Kelvin says Zion gets no foul calls. They keep shooting that short, smooth jumper. Yeah, absolutely. He missed the first one and never went back to it. He got discouraged too easy. Discouraged way too easily. See, Jake was clickbait when Zion rumors came out this summer. See, the thing I ain't like with that shit, with the Zion rumors, is like, if you want to talk about controversial shit happening with the organization and with the team, let's talk about everything controversial happening with the organization and the team and ownership. You won't go there, but you don't want to go there. So if you ain't gonna go there, let's not talk about nothing off the court. That's my motto. I don't want to talk about nothing nobody doing off the court, and we not about to talk about everything. Cause I'm willing to talk about everything. Or if I can't talk about everything with the ownership doing, what everybody doing, I don't want to talk about nobody's personal life, like, and what they been accused of and nothing like that. Cause we can go there. You know what I'm saying? If people really wanted to go there, like in the media, but everybody don't be wanting to go there, man. He say, let me see, Zion and Trey should always be on the floor together. Absolutely, bro. Like, to me, I do think Jordan Poole and Trey will play well off of one another. I think last night was kind of like a mirage, but I would like to see the guys who already got the most chemistry on the floor together. That being Zion and Trey. I totally agree with you. Storm TV say, what up, Chaz? What was the point of the Springer waving? Is there something in the works? I believe they're going to sign a big, potentially, you got guys like Precious Achiuwa out there, Dwight Howard, Rashawn Holmes. To me, a trade would just be super crazy and unlikely at this point. Like, I can't imagine the cost it would be at this point, because think about this. Looney got hurt about 3 weeks ago. So 4 weeks ago, a trade would have been cheaper. Once Looney got hurt, the price went up. Now Messi hurt, the price really up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you see, Denzel, you said Drake was the best Pels media coverage for a while. Yeah, he was one of the only people, and he's consistent. He's one of the only, he was one of the only consistent people. Because consistency matters a lot. Austin Tyler said, do you think Zion attempts more threes than last year? I hope they make a point of emphasis for it. I want to see him take at least 2 threes a game. At least 2. If he can get to about 2 threes a game, But I think if they start stacking wins and the confidence builds up, I think you'll see him take more. Do you have, well, shit, it gotta be attempts more threes than last game. He only played, what, like fucking 8 games, so the total should be higher. See, Looney said, when Jake admitted to pretty much lying in past seasons about Zion being ready to go, told me all I need to know. A lot. Yeah, I mean, though, with these dudes, they be kissing so much ass to keep their press credential. And I'd be like, what you think this is? Like, I mean, you think this the fucking Yankees or something? Like, I mean, you're kissing all that ass for what? So you can go eat at Brennan's. You can go to the press luncheon at Cheesecake Factory. I mean, Cheesecake Bistro. I mean, all right. Like, I don't get all that lying and carrying water. I don't look. Look, man. You want me to lie? You gotta sock it to my pocket. You gotta look. If I ever show up on this show and I'm like, oh man, you guys are being negative Nancy's. This team is kicking ass. They're going out there, they're trying hard, they're working their tails off, they're working their hands to the bone. You know I got paid off. You know that they done bought Chaz. They done bought him. Or at least they done rented him. They done rented him for a season. He said, he said, I used to watch JB him be keeping 100 all the time. Hey, some people play the game, bro. Some people don't. You know, it kind of is what it is. To me, he a mark, so I don't really be tripping on him. Calvin said, "Sad, we really only play 24 minutes of basketball." And bro, the crazy thing is, when they damn near relinquished that lead in the second quarter, they wasn't even supposed to come back and extend that lead. When the Dickinson and Hawkins minutes, like, undone all the progress that they had made. Look at how hot Jordan Poole started off. Jordan Poole should have had like 20 fucking shot attempts. He should have had it. It was just, it's ridiculous, dog. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. How long will Gail be able to have two failing organizations? Well, financially, both of the organizations are doing well. Financially. Like, they doing pretty good. Compared to when she bought them, I mean. But it's like, I just think they just need new ownership. They need someone younger with a vision who actually cares about winning. Gal just like, if I'm making money just sitting on my ass, why not? Like, you know. But Joe Dumars supposedly got her to invest some bread and update some of the facilities. You know, shout out to Joe Dumars. Shout out to Master P because he got UNO to do the same thing. He said that bench unit should be fierce. Yeah. I know they gotta play Hawkins, but I don't need to see Hawkins no more. Smeek said, how you think the Pels do tomorrow against the Alien? I think they do the best they can. I don't know. Because even if, to me, I mean, it would be nice if Messi played, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it would make much of a difference whatsoever. I think your only chance tomorrow is to try to make Wemby do everything on offense, or let him do everything on offense, and or try to get him in foul trouble and get him off the court altogether. Have y'all ever tried a Built Bar? Hell no, I ain't trying no damn Built Bar. He said that video, y'all ever tried a Built Bar? Nah, this motherfucker like, yeah, you know, they not all dry. They're not dry when you gotta chug a bottle of water. Like, what? Motherfucker's like, yeah, you know, I work on a lot of old cars on my hands, and hey, man, shut up. Show moist ass up, man. Play that shit. And he said, we've been through 2 off seasons without grabbing a starting caliber center. Yeah, and honestly, see, I don't hate the big center by committee approach, but again, it works when the centers are available. They have to be available. Like, I think Looney would have helped yesterday for setting screens and creating some separation for a guy like Trey to get all the way to the lane, but I mean all the way to the rim rather. But like, you see, and Looney, I'm not even saying Looney's great. He's just competent. And competency goes a long way when you talk about the Pelicans. Like, it's just, that's why everybody shout out to my dog Eve. But that's why, like, we were so happy with Eve rookie year, because, like, oh God, at least he looks competent. He don't look like Jackson Hayes. You know what I'm saying? That's the bar. And like, the bars don't look that bad. Let me see. Man, answer some of y'all questions before I get up out of here, man. Let me see, man. I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. I know it's late, but, you know, I said I was going to do is I want to keep the family hanging, man. Why I ain't want to leave the family hanging, bro? Said, I don't think I recall why Justin 5 got the credentials revoked. It wasn't Justin 5. We all got our shit. Well, here's the thing. We didn't get the credentials revoked. They weren't revoked. They give you an option to renew, right? And They wanted us to make all kind of concessions and kiss ass and do all this shit. And it got to the point where, like, some shit I can't tell y'all, but it got to the point where it's like, look, ain't no turning back, right? And so they were just like, fuck it. And me, I never really gave a fuck, like, because I don't really be in town like that anyway. I ain't really give a fuck. But Justin, I'm just like, fuck it. We not gonna bend the knee to y'all. And but they kind of wanted us to stick around and like bend the knee. They see with shit like that with PR teams. They would prefer to have you in their pocket versus you be going rogue like Cheddar Chaz. They prefer to work with you and have you in their pocket like Jake versus a motherfucker like Cheddar Chaz, right? So yeah, it was just a situation where it was like, this ain't really beneficial for us. You say, how long until Jose gets traded? I think Jose probably got till December, unless shit get to the point where I need a center today. I think Jose got till like December when like guys who got signed can be traded. Denzel said, I know Schmidt and J Dub gotta go. Not so much Hammond though. Schmidt, again, that's another one of McNamara kids. He tried to jump out the window with me one time. I had to hold him and put him in his place. I don't know what's wrong with these people, dog. People crazy. People be thinking because y'all do like similar things that y'all like friends, or they could talk to you crazy because they've been doing it a long time. Hey, get the fuck out of here. You crazy, bitch. Talk to me crazy. I don't work for you. Are you crazy? And I've done way more shit than you. Like, come on, man. Get out of here. I ain't even stunting. You ain't even nobody worth stunting. No. First of all, Schmidt lives in an efficiency. He lives in an efficiency studio. You know what I'm saying? With no stove. Everything is cooked on a George Foreman grill. Lives in it. And it's not even George Foreman grill. Like, it's just a grill. Like, it's a like George Foreman grill. It's a grill. It's a great value George Foreman grill. Lives in an efficiency. How dare a motherfucker try to talk crazy to me? He said, yeah, we're having Willie coaches dead ass handicap at this point. Yeah, bro. It's 4-5. Well, 6-5. Say because he spoke the truth, the Pelicans, why they spoke against negative. Yeah. Like, they don't like bad press. DeJuan Allen said, I called the feds to get Willie checked out. Hopefully the allegations are real. Yeah, I say, I got a bus for you. Yo, I'm going to have to drop down with them. I don't like that shit. For real. Say it's going to be a Wimby demo job. We getting blown out bad. I don't know, man. I think we're going to fight tooth and nail. T5 Gray say, call ICE. You don't get Wimby ass up out of here. Like, yeah, Wimby ain't got no visa. He not even supposed to be playing here. B. Thomas say, Wimby about to go for 60. Denzel say, Billboard's trash. I bought a few favors because I thought it couldn't be that bad. Oh, no. That's the shit that they give you at the, when you taking the SAT test. Like, oh, we got a cup of water for y'all and some Built Bars. Y'all score high. You can get into a good school. Fuck around. We going to ITT Tech. KB Free, they say Willie say it's just a tank. I don't think Joe Dumore's going to let it get to that point, but I understand why you feel that way for real. I just want Willie going to see if the team capable of. Facts. So he was pushing them rough ass Built Bars. Yeah, it was like, welcome to today's show. Guys, before we get started, got these famous Amos cookies here. Oh my God, they're delicious. Like, man, shut up. I came here to see who the fuck about to get traded. You telling me about some motherfucking famous Amos cookies. Man, shut up. All the motherfucking ads. Nobody want to see that. See, it was just, then they ain't like, never mind. Let me stall something out. You see, but them not letting Grub have one before you move showed everything. It wasn't just a boot thing. I could say a lot, but I ain't gonna be petty today unless a motherfucker push me to get petty. We can get petty, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't know. Luna, if that's how you feel, maybe. Ben said y'all telling the truth about the team separates you from the competition. I appreciate it, Ben, but to me, brother, honestly, I don't really look at everyone else as competition personally, because I'm just like, it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? There's so many guys who talk about the team. It's all about consistency. Me, I want everybody to win, because especially like the up and coming people doing it, or like new channels. I be going to other people's channels, and like shout out to my dog Alvin. I'll go do his show. I'll go leave comments on other people's channels. I want everybody to win, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Shane said, "Can you make I Survive Coach Green shirt?" I might have to. I might have to. TD Grass said take for what? Y'all still believe in the lotto? Storm TV said, why did we waive Springer? I think to make room for a big. I'm hoping it's Rashawn Holmes, to be honest. Taurus Man 88, okay. Shout out to you. He said that's why I say he lives in inefficiency. Yeah, man, dude. I'm telling y'all, homie, McNamara not in here right now, but that's McNamara's son. Like all of the current people, like for Shamid and who else it was? It was Shamid, Jake, and like one or two other people. McNamara put all them dudes on. He put them all on. He the pod father. Jay said my dog said he could survive Coach Green. That's how bad it really is. No, I mean, come on. Like they gotta it's fucking real out here. But they got enough they got enough talent, bro, in my opinion, to neutralize Willie Green's shortcomings. But you can't have a game where Trey just don't show up. You can't have a game where they don't get the ball to Jordan Poole. You can't have a game where Zion takes a while to get going and he's missing free throws. You gotta play damn near perfect. I know that's a tall order, but that's what you gotta do, dog. It's fucked up. T-Vile Grace say Petty Rubble or Time Petty. Petty Pendergrass, dog. Petty Pendergrass. Rax Richard said, what record they have to be the same for Willie gets the boo? I think if they like 3-7 or something, and the season still looks like salvageable, it's like, all right, Willie, we'll holler at you. Jack Marcellus said, if Pelicans win the good on a consistent basis, everyone will be winning. Facts. Calvin Dennis, it's a family show, Taurus. Man. Jack Marcellus said, Trey got to work on his balance. Yeah, Trey is another guy who he gotta find his rhythm first, and then he'll be fine. The crazy thing is, would have been it's funny because they tried to thread the needle between being selfish and oversharing. Something that I took note of was when in a post game interview, Trey said, I think it might have been Zion, said the times we mess up the most is when we're being not selfish enough, when we overshare the ball. And it's gonna take some time for them to build chemistry. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Remember, Trey, now they all played Trey missed one preseason game, so they played a few games together, but they didn't have Herb for the first couple games. Then they didn't have Looney, so Messi got thrown in the lineup. It's been a lot of shit that they had to overcome even thus far, but that's no excuse. It's all or nothing this season. Ben said Wimby versus Dickinson. I'm going with Hunter Dickinson. That's my dog. I said Joe said we'll be ready to play every night. First night Trey proved that's a lie. I think he was ready to play. It just didn't go well because he was trying. He was trying. It was just bad. It was just bad. Look, I'll say this and I'll end on this. Right. Calvin Dennis said selfish needs to be Zion. JP and Herb needs to overshare. Trey needs to pass and get back. Thank Golden State Clay. I ain't mad at that. He said, what's the outlook for Messi, bro? Hoping for good news. They say he's day-to-day, questionable day-to-day. Now, if you were watching the stream last night, to me, Messi, he don't strike me as like a soft-ass player. So I think if he can play, he'll play. I don't think he's the type of dude that's going to milk no injuries. Like, it was just such a dramatic thing on the floor, but I've seen that a ton of times from players. Like, look at Jose. I thought Jose broke his motherfucking back. Jose got stretchered, literally stretchered off the court in the country games or the national games or whatever, Puerto Rico. Motherfucker showed up the next day. I was like, oh, man. I'm not happy he was okay, but still. Yeah, it's not a BI ankle sprain, hopefully. Oh, yeah, please not that one. Please not that one, boy. I told y'all, look, Clutch Sports was like, so is he hurt? Like, no, he's not. He's fine. They're like, so you think you're going to play so we can trade you? Like everybody was confused about that. I wasn't confused. I knew what was going on. But, yeah, it is what it is. But, yo, man, that's been today's show. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share this stream. This is the No Pick Show. On here, we can talk about whatever. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. That's why I say I got no picks. No, this ain't no type of political shit over here, period. Like, I ain't biting my tongue. This is all straight, uncut, fuego. You know what I'm saying? Pure, raw, uncut. So, we're going to keep it rocking throughout the season. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in for the game. We're going to be live streaming the game. Y'all know how it go. So, I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be safe. And if I don't, well, I see y'all Friday, but I want y'all to enjoy y'all weekend as well. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Be safe. Peace. Yes, sir. Let me end this joint. Thank y'all again, man.